Hello everyone, I'm Bill Geissele from GeisseleAutomatics. And today is a much look forward today here at the Geissele shop. We talk about our Black Friday sale, which has become a big thing in the firearms industry. We basically save up a lot of things for our sale, put some really good discounts on, and it's always a popular thing for people to come here and get great kit for their rifles. So this year, there's a lot of good stuff, okay? A lot of new things. I was hoping that there would be more, but the way manufacturing works, sometimes things always don't get done in the time frame that you want. But there's a bunch of things, and they're gonna come out at Christmas and SHOT Show, but we got a whole lot of new stuff. Really cool things here. So there's a good part to this evening, and there's a bad part. Let me get the bad part out first. Our shipping department is not that big, okay? We're a manufacturer. We're not like an online wholesaler where you have, this gigantic shipping department and a gigantic warehouse. We're a manufacturer, so our shipping department is a small part of what we do, okay? So it's gonna take a while for us to get all your orders out from Black Friday, okay? So I need to ask for your patience. If you order something, you have to give at least 8 weeks to get it, okay? That's the bad part of all this, all right, is that we're gonna be shipping and it's gonna take us some time, okay? So let's just launch into it here, all right? Our normal sale, you can see I got my cheat sheet here, 311.5 by 17 sheets. Let's go into our normal sale, all right? 35% off our SSA triggers and SSAE. They're normally $240. They're on sale for $156. And you have to forgive me because I didn't memorize all this stuff, and I'm gonna need my guys here to help me, okay? Because there's so much stuff, I'm not gonna be able to keep it all straight. 40% off Upper Receiver Group Improved. That's right, the great Upper Receiver Group Improved that's in use by US SOCOM. It's got our rail and charger handle. We got all kinds of upper receivers and are 40% off. We have $49 of our charging handle, our super charging handle and our airborne charging handle. These guys on sale, $49 a pop. You'll love it. Okay, Cyber Monday only, if you wait for this, all right, our G2S trigger. This is the one that is a simplified SSA. This trigger is going to be $99, and that is on Cyber Monday. So wait for that on Cyber Monday. We have our URGI kits, okay? These are the rail and charging handle, and they're normally $395, and they're now going to be $335.75. All right, so that's another great thing that we're going to have on sale. Bolt catches, maritime bolt catches. This is our very popular bolt catch right here. Great add-on for your AR. These guys are going to be $18. Our mounts, we've got a great deal on mounts. Our Vortex 1-6 Super Precision. This is pretty much one of our most popular mounts, 30 millimeter. This guy is going to be 35% off. And it's going to be 30% off all lower parts, triggers, rails, and other scope mounts. So everything else is 30% off. All right, ALG Defense, all right, that's my wife's company, okay, Amy Lynn Geissele, that's her initials, all right, she has a whole realm of her own products, all right, 30% off the entire website. ACT trigger is going to be $48, and EMR rails are going to start at $101, all right, so you can go to the ALG website and get all kinds of cool stuff there. We're also going to have sidewinders. This is a muzzle brake that is an ALG muzzle brake. These guys are $20, okay? 17-4 stainless steel muzzle brakes. They actually work very well, all right? $20. And our bolt carrier groups, there's 2 of them, all right? We have a nitrided bolt carrier, very nice, all right? Very good quality. We also have a mag phosphate. Each one is going to be $85 for the complete bolt carrier group assembly. And the rest of her site there is going to be $30, 30% off, all right? Now, as you know, or you might not know, we have a sister company that makes knives, and that's Abraham and Moses Survival Equipment. And on the AMO website, we have a bunch of really cool fixed knives, okay? The A&M1, the 2, the 3, these are great fieldcraft knives with D2 blades. We also have the Goodman Special Operations Combat Knife. You can get a Boltron that's like a Kydex sheath, but this sheath here is our, what we call the sheath of the future, 100% machined out of 7075 T6. And it has a button, and you saw that locking button right here, locks into place, okay? And all this is on sale on the abeandmo.com website, okay? Everything is 30% off. So if you're looking for a great knife, all right, go to abeandmo.com. All right, you got to forgive me for reading for this. Usually not, I don't like to read from something, but I got to keep things straight. All right. So, new products. All right. Well, we supply a lot of things to the FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigation. And one of the things we wanted to do is be able to bring you the exact same things that the FBI uses. So we have a new part of our website that is going to highlight the specific things that the FBI uses. And we're calling this part of the website the Special Agent line of Geissele products. That's right. So instead of wondering what this federal agency uses, like, hey, what are those guys using? We're going to tell you. We're going to tell you what they purchased from us. And we're going to have a special line. And some of this stuff is pretty intricate because sometimes it's off the shelf, but it takes a long time for the FBI to vet your products. They just don't buy it and then send it out to the agents out in the field. There's a tremendous amount of testing, tremendous amount of work that they do, and some of the things are very unique. Like we have a Super 700 trigger that has a very, very unique bow to it that is unlike anything we've ever made. We made it specifically for them, okay? Now, that's not listed on here. I don't have it on the table, all right? But we do have a couple things that are going to start off this special agent line, all right? One, the Mark IV Federal Rail, all right? Here you go, OD Green. This is supplied to them. We used to supply this from contract overruns, okay? We made a bunch of them. There was one time where we made a whole bunch, like over 300 of them, and the color just wasn't right and it didn't work out. So we were able to sell those. But what this is now going to be a rail that we're always going to have. And the FBI has certain parts of their organization that are identified by the green rail. And this is it, and it has a much longer Picatinny rail down the bottom, and this is for vertical hand grips. That's the reason they use this. So it has the federal designation, and this is part of our special agent line. You'll be able to buy this all the time now.
And that's different from the one that we sold on contract overrun last year, which had the shorter.
Yes. Okay, I want to point that out.
Slightly different. This is the new one.
We had, the one we sold on contract overrun did not have this longer rail on the bottom, all right? We actually did sell some of these that made its way out, all right? And I saw on the internet, people were like, what is this? Why is this different? This is the current version of the federal rail, all right? And this guy is normally $350. It's going to be on sale for $245, all right? And we also have different colors. Black, our DDC, Desert Dirt color, and we're going to have OD green, okay, and gray as a color, all right? So you'll see this rail out there up on the site, $245, all right? Our SSA trigger is another thing that the FBI uses, all right? Their agents use this trigger, and again, you all know this trigger, super semi-automatic. This is going to be on sale for $156. And we also have, in the special agent line, our Airborne charging handle. Now, this is a little bit different, okay? This is a federal one. And one of the things the FBI wanted is they wanted the tips of these much rounder than what we normally have. So it's our Airborne style, which has some shorter levers, all right? They're not as prone to catch on your kit, but the FBI wanted this type with a much more larger radius here. So these charging handle levers, these are in use by the FBI, and these guys are going to be $62.50. All right, moving on. We're going to have our 10.5, we're going to call it the USASOC kit, okay? And this guy has a rail that is 10.5 inches long. Yes, here it is. All right, why 10.5 inches and not 9.5? Well, it looks like parts of US SOCOM are going to be moving to an 11.5-inch barrel. Yes, they've found that they like the performance of it, and this is a current contract rail that we are making right now. We're going to provide it to you. 10.5-inch, Mark 16. This is the rail for the Special Forces. If you check out a lot of their social media, Instagram, Facebook, things like that, you'll see all the guys sporting the URGI kit. Reports back, or they love it. It's very ergonomic, and it is the new issue for SOCOM. So 10.5-inch URGI kits, and these guys are normally $395, $335 on the website.
And that goes for the 13.5 kits as well.
And that goes for the 13.5-inch kits as well. All right, that's the normal length. Okay, backup iron sights. We always wanted to make our own. A lot of times I've never been super happy with the backup iron sights that were available out there. Some of them are extremely good design and well made, but my background as a high power competitor, I didn't like these flippity floppity sights, especially the US military issue where your thing moves around like this. I'm not really sure the purpose of a rear sight that flops back and forth like a reed in the wind, and you have a 600-yard mark on it. I'm not sure really what that does for you. So we made our own, okay? So these have been provided on our law enforcement rifles, but now we're going to be selling these to you, okay? So they lock into place very easily. All right, here's a rear sight right here. Just bring it up and they snap in. Very, very, very tough sights. Completely made out of 7075 T6 aluminum. The adjustments are a half minute, so it's easy to zero your guns exactly. You need a tool in order to adjust these. So a bullet tip will push this plunger in. This plunger locks into the castellated nut on this side, and you'll be able to adjust it. And this way, there's never any danger of your sights coming out of adjustment because somebody grabbed it and spun it. So if you're you're worried about getting your rifle sighted in, and then something happening to it, you turn it inadvertently. Can't do it with these sights. Okay, so we got front and rear, and we also have DDC. There you go. Everything DDC anodized. This is our desert dirt color. Remember, this is not a paint. This is type 3 anodized desert dirt color.
OD green will be coming.
OD green will be coming. And normally these are $105 for each one, and on sale they're $73.50. You'll really like these. They're very tough. Drop them from 5 foot. We drop rifles on them, and you pick them up. They're marked a little bit. These are rock solid. All right. And now here's something. Be careful if these are separated. People have been asking for a long time. All right, upper and lower receiver sets from GeisseleAutomatics. We're going to have DDC, and we're going to have black. All right, again, the DDC is not a paint, but it is our type 3 anodized. You'll notice the black color on here, very, very, very rich. I'm going to talk about that when we have something else here that's going to show up. But these guys are up, going to be up on the website. They're normally $225 for a set, and they're going to be on sale for $157.50. And the lower receivers are normally $125, and they're going to be on sale for $87.50. Okay, that's not a set. I was wrong. Okay, is that the set, Joe? Are the sets $225?
Yeah, the combos are $225.
All right.
Yeah, they're $125 a piece for an upper.
Got it.
Lower section.
Okay. All right. So the set upper and lower is $225 on sale for $157, and the lowers are normally $125 on sale for $87.50. Okay. All right. I need an RK. All right. About 4 years ago, And you've seen this on some of my other videos. We have a coating that Geissele puts on. We have a separate coating company here in our North Wales facility. It's called Nano Composite Coatings, NCC, and it puts on a PE CVD type coating that was developed by the U.S. Army at RDEC. A decade in the making there. We heard about it at one of the conferences that the U.S. Army also attended, and basically I purchased the equipment to put on this U.S. Army coating. This was over 4 years ago that we started this, and the coating is very complicated. It's not a normal DLC type coating. When I say normal, it's because it works. It actually wears very, very, very slowly. We have run carriers to tens of thousands of rounds, and there's hardly any wear on it whatsoever. It's very corrosion resistant. It's a beautiful black. And now we've come out with something called the REK, Reliability Enhancement Kit. Okay, so what is that? All right. This has our own bolt carrier, okay? This is Geissele's own bolt carrier. You'll notice the patented longer rails for more stability, okay, in your upper receiver. This gives you a lot more stability by extending these rails out. Has a chromed gas key. The inside of the carrier is also chromed. You'll notice it's an M16 type carrier. It's got a good firing pin. What do I mean by that? We went on an odyssey, okay? Like naming the prophet almost, to find a good firing pin. And it's kind of tough for that because a lot of the ones out there do not meet mil-spec requirements for concentricity. And we didn't want that, so we finally found a company to make us extremely good firing pins, mil-spec chrome firing pins of the right length so you get your proper protrusion here. This has our own ejector that we make in-house. The extractor is made from Carpenter 465. This is a steel from Carpenter Steel in Reading, Pennsylvania. If you're a machinist, you may have worked with something called 13-8. This is a very, very, very tough stainless steel. Carpenter 465 is an advanced version of it. It's mainly used in medical tools, not necessarily in implants in the body, but its claim to fame is it will never shatter. So think of a driver for a bit for an orthopedic type screw that the surgeon has to in order to drive it into the human bone. All right, if you've ever built a deck or used a Torx driver for a screw that gets screwed into wood, after some time it can wear and it can break and you can get shrapnel. Of course, in surgery that is not good, and Carpenter 465's claim to fame is it will not shatter, it will only deform. It is an extremely tough material for an extractor. And I know it because we machine it in-house, and let me tell you, it's given me more gray hairs, all right? So the cam pin is AirMet 100. This is an extremely strong steel, again from Carpenter Steel, developed in the 1970s for naval aircraft landing gear. This is nano weapon coated with another style coating that isn't black, okay? The extractor is left in the white because of course it doesn't need any coating on it. But when you fire this bolt carrier group, you'll find that the ease of cleaning is nothing like you've ever seen before. It truly works. You can truly wipe carbon off without all the tedious picks and the scraping and things like that. Yeah, of course, right as you see that jet coming down onto the stem of your bolt, a little bit does adhere there, but it comes off very easily with a soft brush. All right, rather than looking at this baked up carbon that just doesn't come off. This guy right here, it cleans up in a snap. You'll see very, very, very little wear on this as you use it. And of course, the gas rings, they're our own gas rings, and they're also nano weapon coated, and they last a long time. So this REK kit also comes with our Super 42 buffer spring. Spring is patterned after the braided wire buffer spring on the MG42 machine gun that Germany used in World War II. It's anti-harmonic, anti-bounce, makes your gun run so much smoother. You pair both of these together. This is the REK. And You get all this for $295, and it's on sale for $206.50. All right, this is the deal of the century, believe me. All right, so we're going to have this up for sale, and this comes with the H1. And hold on, I got it goofed up toward the accessories market, and not necessarily for guns, but here it is. These are finally guns that we're going to provide, and they're going to be normally available. Okay, and let me show you our first one. Okay. This is the duty rifle. It's a standard offering. Okay, you're always going to be able to buy this. So let's go over what's inside this rifle. Okay, first off, the barrel. 16-inch stainless steel, button rifle, and nitrided. This is our barrel. This is a Geissele barrel. It is not a blank that is machined by us. This barrel is made from a solid bar of stainless steel in our facility. I have been making barrels for 1.5 years, and I've been very hesitant to put anything out there that isn't worthy of the Geissele name. And with 1.5 years of barrel making underneath our belt, I'm confident enough that you will really like the accuracy from this barrel. This uses our own gas system, okay, mid-length plus, for a very, very smooth shooting gun. It's 416 RS, reduced sulfur steel, so it'll give you a good long life, especially with the nitriding. And every Geissele barrel is inspected 4 times underneath the bore scope, and it's also hand lapped. That's right. All right, the higher end barrels where the barrel blank itself that you have to purchase that costs $350 up to $400 even, those are hand lapped. These are hand lapped, and what lapping does is it puts a consistent finish inside the barrel with the finish going the length of the barrel, and this reduces fouling, makes the barrel much more consistent. Okay, so we have a 16-inch Geissele barrel, the rail. 15-inch Mark 16, just like the URGI, okay? But it's not DDC. It has a Super Duty parts kit, all right? We have an SSA trigger in this guy, of course. An A2 flash hider,